Hi. So we wanted to start a talk with a quote from Paula Shear. So she says, "How I envy my male partners who are invited to speak based on their achievements and prestige as opposed to their sex." So Paula Shear is one of the most famous and established graphic designers. She's probably one of the most famous ever, actually. And we've picked her quote because we really feel like it captures how we feel about our industry at the moment. Definitely a lot has changed in the last few decades, and even in the last sort of 6 to 7 years that I've been working in graphic design, there's definitely a lot more women there, but it still feels like there's a gender gap, and this has kind of provoked us to take a bit of action on that. Alex and I are both graphic designers. We work at a company called Boccolate, which is in Surrey Hills, and it's one of the only companies that is headed by a female creative director as well. So we started working together about a year ago, and after a few months we kind of realised that we shared a lot of similar views on issues, a lot of frustrations, and essentially the same kind of ideals on where we wanted to see women in the industry in the future. So that's when we decided we should really shut up and stop complaining, and we should do something about it. So we came up with this idea of establishing Tough Titties as a way of showcasing female creativity, female skills, creating a bit of a network for women so that they can kind of collaborate and inspire each other. So one of the main questions that came to us when we were kind of setting this up was, why aren't more people discussing these issues? Why aren't people talking about why women aren't in these industries? So, Alex.
And I guess this kind of led to the first question. Are we just scared of the F word? And yeah, the F word. But by the F word, we don't mean you know what, we mean feminism. And I think a personal experience we had both really highlighted this. Recently, we attended an exhibition that was put on by a well-known design blog, and all the finalists, there was 20 of them, and they all happened to be men. Now, this obviously raised our curiosity as, well, I mean, what caused this? Are we just not interested? Are we just not being picked? Or are we just playing crap? I'm not sure. So we posed this question on their blog, stating that it was a shame that there were no females. And it was really interesting because this one comment prompted 82 responses. Now, I think this is, I would have to say, the most invigorating discussion this blog has ever had. And some of the comments from people that were generally interested in this topic and wanted to explore it further, but others just kind of viewed us as just plain complaints or just complaining. So I think this is a major part of the problem. Women, including us, are constantly, I guess, scared of being branded as these scary man-hating feminists. But our point is, gender has nothing to do with ability.
So really, is it a lack of opportunity, or is it just a lack of visibility? We would say that the main problem for women is a lack of visibility in the industry. Inherent female traits such as collaboration, networking, fostering alliances, conversations, they're all kind of things that women do really, really well, and that are kind of driving business. It's across all industries, not just within graphic design. And it's ironic that women are the biggest users of social media in the world. They were really key in driving the direction of Facebook when it first started, and still 62% of women, so 62% of activity on Facebook is by women. Women tweet more, despite the MC. Women tweet more, they have more followers, and they follow more people. So they're really, really active online. They're actually engaging with people online. But another issue of visibility that we found is that women really aren't being represented in talks and conferences, and this is both nationally and internationally. The new AG Ideas conference in Melbourne this year has 43 speakers. Only 6 of those speakers are women, unfortunately. And more than half of the industry of graphic designers are women, but they're much less likely to be invited to talk at conferences or, you know, talk to the media and give an expert opinion to the media on anything. So why is this?
You know, are we just not interested? And to that, I would have to say a big fat No. And the reason we say this is because since setting up Tough Titties, we've really experienced this overwhelming amount of support. I mean, like most of the women that we feature, they write back to us and they give us links and connections to other women that are just as inspiring, and it kind of creates this crazy chain reaction where, you know, we're all kind of promoting each other and as a group raising the profile of women in creative industries. And I guess this proves that women are genuinely interested in being promoted and really discussing these issues that we've been talking about today.
So I guess what's stopping you? If we've kind of hit a bit of a note with this with you, we would say what's stopping you spreading the word? Don't be scared of using the F word. Change the perception of the F word, and that, you know, feminists aren't just about, you know, bra burning and whinging. More than ever, women are at the forefront of industry, so now is really the time to participate. And, you know, we're always open to hearing people's opinions on these issues, and, you know, you can go to the Tough Titties blog and talk to us about it, or email us, and yeah, that's kind of what we've got to say. And we have a poster to give away. Free giveaway, sponsored by Digital Press, who came. Who sponsor fastBREAK.
The tables, just grab one.
So there are interpretations of Tough Titties. So thank you.